Hello! This lesson will help you practice listening and speaking through a short story. Divided into 4 parts. 1. Story with subtitles. 2. Vocabulary and expressions. 3. Comprehension quiz. 4. Practice and repeat after me. Story with subtitles.
Hey friends, welcome back. Or welcome if you're new here. I'm so glad you're spending a little time with me today. My name is Megan. I'm 20 years old, and I'm a university student living in the United States. I study at the University of Hartford, and I live alone in a small apartment. Life here is exciting, but it's also full of challenges, especially when you're living alone like me. Today, I'd love to show you what a simple weekend looks like in my life, filled with small routines, quiet moments, and personal growth. And as we go, you'll pick up natural English in a fun and relaxed way. So grab your tea or coffee, and let's start the day together. I usually wake up around 6 a.m. I don't like hitting the snooze button because it actually makes me feel more tired. Instead, I sit up slowly and stretch my whole body. It helps me feel more awake and ready to start the day. Then, I open the window to let in some fresh air. If the weather is nice, I go for a bike ride. It's a peaceful way to move my body and enjoy the calm morning nature. After that, I take a shower, always ending with cold water to refresh myself. I brush my teeth carefully. And because I have oily skin, I apply a face mask to control it. I follow up with my skincare routine, vitamin C serum, and a moisturizing cream. Now it's time to get dressed. On weekends, I like to keep things comfy, usually jeans and a soft hoodie. I don't spend too much time choosing my outfit. Like many students, I prefer something clean, simple, and practical. Once I'm dressed, I head to the kitchen to make breakfast. I really believe breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It helps me stay focused. My go-to breakfast is eggs, toast with peanut butter, and a glass of orange juice. Sometimes, I'll have yogurt with fruit or a smoothie if I'm in a rush. After breakfast, I tidy up the apartment. I wash the dirty dishes and make sure everything looks clean and organized. Keeping my space neat helps me concentrate better throughout the day. Once I've finished cleaning, I grab a cup of tea or coffee and check my planner. I like to write a small to-do list to stay organized. Usually, I study for a few hours, especially if I have exams coming up. I review class notes or watch online lectures. In the afternoon, I like to take a break. Sometimes, I go to the local library or a cozy cafe to read or journal. Other times, I video call my family or friends. It helps me feel connected and less lonely. On weekends, I also go grocery shopping. I buy fresh fruits, vegetables, and anything I need for the week. If I have time, I try out a new recipe. Cooking is something I really enjoy. If I finish early, I love relaxing with a movie or a series, especially in English. It helps improve my listening skills in a fun way. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Kwikwik English. It's simple, fun, and helps me learn English naturally. Before bed, I do some light stretching or meditation. Then I write in my journal. I reflect on my day. Write one thing I'm grateful for. and set my goals for tomorrow. Living alone isn't always easy, but it's helped me grow in so many ways. That was just a little peek into my weekend. I hope it inspired you or gave you some comfort if you're on a similar journey. My favorite part? Definitely shopping. It's my little treat after a long week. What about you? Share your favorite part of the weekend in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, friends. See you next time. And don't forget to keep learning with Kwikwik English. Bye for now. Interesting vocabulary and expression. Comfy. Meaning comfortable and relaxing, making you feel physically at ease. Example, after a long day, I love to sit in my comfy chair and read a book. Tidy up. Meaning, to clean or organize a place by putting things in order. Example, before the guests arrived, she quickly tidied up the living room. Planner. Meaning, a book or digital tool used to organize daily tasks. Example, he uses a planner to write down all his meetings and deadlines. Cozy. Meaning, giving a feeling of comfort and relaxation, often in a small space. Example, the cabin was small but very cozy, with a warm fireplace and soft blankets. Reflect. Meaning, to think deeply or carefully about something. Example, after the exam, she took some time to reflect on what she had learned.
Comprehension Quiz.
What time does Megan usually wake up? A. 7 a.m. B. 6 a.m. C. 8 a.m. D. 5 a.m.
The right answer is B.
What does Megan do instead of hitting the snooze button? A. Checks her phone. B. Stretches her whole body. C. Goes back to sleep. D. Reads a book.
The right answer is B.
What kind of clothes does Megan prefer on weekends? A. Formal dresses. B. Jeans and a hoodie. C. Shorts and a t-shirt. D. Sportswear.
The right answer is B.
How does Megan stay organized during the day? A. She asks friends for help. B. She uses a planner and writes a to-do list. C. She remembers everything in her head. D. She uses sticky notes.
The right answer is B.
What does Megan do in the evening to improve her English? A. Writes essays. B. Watches movies or series in English. C. Talks to a teacher. D. Reads English textbooks.
The right answer is B.
Practice and repeat after me.
Hey, friends! Welcome back! Or welcome if you're new here. I usually wake up around 6 a.m. I don't like hitting the snooze button because it makes me feel more tired. On weekends, I like to keep things comfy, usually jeans and a soft hoodie. Before bed, I write in my journal. I reflect on my day and set my goals for tomorrow.
For more fascinating and exciting stories, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get all the latest updates.